has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Keep in.
How was the workout? What y'all do?
Cool. We did ladders, then we did some stuff with the hurdle, then we did some different drills. I was tired. Yeah, it was like some DB work though. That's what I wanted to do though.
I know you ain't did nothing.
Yeah, you was gassed too.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Lay down.
You staying out here or you going back home?
I'm gonna go back. Yeah, a little bit.
6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him.
Why you be acting like you ready and you not?
But all you're seeing is opposing jerseys.
War!
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Off the play fake. Little.
I might have to send down your mom's house.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Bad confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched him on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
A nice run here early on, and they'll take a great play call and realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Nice try, but may I suggest you forget about lost stuff.
Y'all see all the shoes they dropping? That's coming up. You seen the Powerpuff Girl dunks that's coming up?
No, this girl in my school. I hate how she dressed. Let me start with that. I hate how she wears a top on and foot like she that tacky. And wait a minute. She had on a SpongeBob Letterman jacket and SpongeBob pants. I'm like so mad. They was gonna
movie fly though.
Well, the shoes I found them on Goat already, so I'm probably gonna get those. But they got Patrick ones, but they ain't popping like the SpongeBob ones.
What they look like?
They yellow, but you know how SpongeBob got the little holes. It's probably still open. And they were cute with the Letterman jacket, so I can't even lie. She looks cute today. I had to tell her, and I'm usually into it. Okay,
Dad, I wish I could. NW. Oh, you can leave it there, huh?
What?
NW too.
So she had these on. Ooh. Wait. And I like these too.
I would rock those.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even get the same because she got that. Well, I said that about your dunks. I want them KMU ones because
some shoes, once you see them in person, they just
and then
like them one leathers, black ones with the silver.
So I was thinking about you because one of the kids is doing like sports therapy, and I thought about you. So I was like, it's different when you actually played sports and been injured and have to recover from it. That's why I always tell you, like, when previous hurt, like, talk them back up because I know it's hard. But you know that because you went through it. And so they was talking about it, and I was like, that was probably cool for you. And I remember when you had your hip thing, and one of my old kids was your physical therapy person. Do you remember that? That place over by Dr. Snow where you had to go?
Yeah.
That white boy? So I was like, it was crazy to me. Because I'm like, he's so young. Like, how the fuck did he get into that? But he used to play baseball, and he did hurt himself. So I was like, yeah, and he's not trying to be funny, but you know what the kids are special. So it's a wide range. You could be like in regular classes, don't nobody know you special, to this nigga was in the windows and fucking crazy. Well, he was in the regular classes and nobody knew he was special. But he made it. So I was like, if he got this, I know you got this. And people get hurt all the time.
I will go in there and talk.
It would be cool. So,
as long as other people talking, I ain't gonna talk about that.
And you did pretty good with biology and stuff too, so that's important. You gotta know your body. It was hard though, because I forgot half of that shit.
One thing though, the classes out there, they're not as advanced as out here.
So they advanced like technology or like socially, but not really academically.
Yeah,
I get it.
They're not too far.
I'm just glad you're okay. I'm kind of sad, but
ain't no dudes really there. Everybody there looks like they're in the 10th grade. 9th grade. It was one. I'm walking with Mario. It was just one dude that came. He was like, "You was grown." I'm like,
I am. No. You gotta what, bro? You gotta change your voice a little bit when they start talking to you like that.
Yeah, I looked at him. I was like, 17.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it with your chest.
Come to find out, he looked grown. He a Mexican 10th grader. Mustache, beard.
Well, shit, Kingston got a full everything.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Everybody family different. Shit, his family furry. I don't know.
They run once more with Taylor. And he is going to be behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man. Complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
2nd and goal from the 1. Taylor is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Off-play action. Little. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Gonzalez's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You know, I really have had you're a bigger person than I am.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. And Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to third down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. He's taken down at the 45-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
They'll look to throw again. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw here. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. Then he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T. Higgins from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. Now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Little. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Little. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Looking deep downfield. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see a little bit of a ball-hawking return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends on what we've seen so far.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Now there's Roberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On 2nd down, Cook. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
That was a good forceful run, and it
Why did you trust to see?
You got to put your body on a run.
I'm getting a dog,
You just go
a great
just
team,
try and get down
you're a great team.
tackles.
I know,
Usually doesn't
trying
work
to
very
go
well.
his
You saw
giant.
on that play, they went right through those attempted plays.
So they just
I
need
took the
1
ring.
yard here to pick
Twin
up the
sisters,
1st down.
and one is a robot and one is a knight.
And
On the
Jet
side
Swift to
of
try to pick it up. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 40.
Volkswagen Atlas. More room,
We've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get
even
involved in the
without
running
makeup.
game.
They have so much makeup.
We are seeing more
And
and
it's
more in this
perfect.
league, no question.
Most people sober enough do not have a life that they are proud of.
I love living in trouble.
Continues to test the
Something
defense.
bigger than we are to get through
On
this.
every play.
You were right. 3 of us were playing each night.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And just no chance of
Three-quarter
turning the
single
corner.
jump
He can
female,
only
all
get back to the
episodes
line of
available now on
scrimmage.
Hulu.
2nd and 10 coming up.
Freestyle your way to the BK. All your taste buds will say hooray. If a chopstick comes to wild, it will too. When hunger calls, you know what to do. Have it your way.
If you shop with the Walmart app, you know everything you need. It's right at your fingertips. So you can spend a little less to get a little more to make life a little better.
Hey, what is he doing?
Messing with face. I can't find this place anywhere.
Why put them on my
This
no, but that doesn't make sense.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing to start the drive. Little. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Little. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they're going to pick up the first here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Little. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Gonzalez's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
There it is. It's back.
Well, now they're going a long way back. But we can look. You know,
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
what? Of course he remembers. So everything. When you back then, honey, sheriff would come up and this and that. Nights off and everything. And they dragged that poor woman out of the house.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. He'll drop to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away.
Project guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, that incompletion, I think that's where they started on the offense. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Sometimes you just gotta see what happens. Throw it and these
It's incomplete. Take a shot.
If you shop at Walmart, you know you don't always have to go to the store. Because when you order on the Walmart app, everything you need is right at your fingertips. So no matter how you shop, you can spend a little less, to get a little more, to make life a little better.
Historically, sauces are either sweet or spicy. But Arby's Little King's Hawaiian Chicken Sandwich is both. Because Arby's makes both. History and sense.
So we reach halftime at what's
Arby's, we have the meats.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Kenny Rogo now out of his end zone.
So we're gonna talk it all about what happened with the beginning. If you keep pretending that you have no traumas, they are gonna keep
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working powerfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead. Absolutely.
NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Dio Dingbo able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Clean it up. Not like I'm moving. Little crickets? I'll before your time. Never mind, kid. Have a good one. Let's go now. Good. You can screw with me, you got this one.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. T. Higgins. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they open the lead up now to 25. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, just to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Lewis C. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield, and he's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Cook now off the read option, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll set up a throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Dial Odangbo picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And here's Ryan Wright now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He'll return it from the 6. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Little. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
We're into the 2nd half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over field position. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Taylor. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the
edge. Off play action. Little. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to find his man, Woods. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running left, Taylor. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Little. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue. We saw this one in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not got another turnover on his ledger.
Gonzalez's kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. We have played 3 quarters. Second and 9. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
There's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Back to throw again. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full play ball no matter who's on the field.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Cook. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson, the 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 73 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Looking for Campbell downfield, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to take over at the 140-yard line. That interception.
I'll pick up for good for driving movies, too.
So, Silverhead is joining the Austin program.
He is. I can tell he misses being here, but it's not only early starts to be a month and a half. I'm really glad I went. My mind had started to spin being apart, but we had a really great time, and he's excited to come back to 51.
Good. You know, The absence of a leader like Severide is always going to have an effect on the dynamic here. So it is our job to keep things running smoothly in the meantime.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go.
Exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Operating from the gun. Stallings. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Gonzalez good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score a win, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored in the last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there, 20 yards. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
They'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. This pass complete to Higgins. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down when hit.
Where are you finna go first?
They scouted it for him. They think he's going to get the ball. He has a
Be careful.
for finding his way open and completing the connection.
That looks like he'll throw here. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now Myers for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half was pretty much... And now here is another interception. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
They have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. And they've sealed away one of their best efforts of the season.
And they take a knee.